Hold on. Are we clear? Are we clear? Hey, Dantiok. Am I streaming to the right location? Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hello, everyone. Felix here. Yeah, we're back. We're back to this game. I decided, you know what? Why not? And I have my my handy dandy thing here. I haven't played this in a while. I only played this briefly for Valentine's Day, but decided, you know what? Why not? I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't expect it. Excuse me. I didn't expect this game to be good, but here we are. Hold on, let me there we go. Go and post that. There we go. Hold on. Excuse me. All right, yeah, I'm actually like I'm close to being on time this time. I'm close to being on time this time. All right, let's we're going back to the the date with Tenma, or is it Cleo now? Because we have new Oh man. I'm still riding that high from like Cleo. Hold on, let me window, let's go full screen. All right. I remember I was having trouble with I think it stretched out because of that. Yeah, yeah, it looks fine. I think it looks fine. It's not stretched, but it is a bit stretched on my end. All right. Yeah, 10th Donwood Park.
Morning.
I still have to remember because I remember I struggled early on in the early game. I struggled, like I genuinely struggled early on in the early game. I struggled early on in the early game because I couldn't exactly find what I was looking for. So I haven't played this game in a while, so this is gonna be it's so stressful. It's like talking to an actual woman, and you haven't interacted with her for 4 months and you forgot everything about her. Purchase gifts. You know what? Yeah, the bonsai tree. What is she into again? What is she into again? Traits, romance. Inventory, store, traits. What is that? Ico. I'm trying to remember her details of all things. Yeah, there we go. Least desired trait is talent. Toys, Japan, fruit, veggies, alcohol tolerance, high. Yeah, I remember calling her Tenma. I guess I could call her Cleo now because she's the teacher. Because likes gifts types are might as well. Yeah, the garden shovel. Yeah, I might as well. I might as well. I'm trying to remember the process. It's slow going. it's slow. It's slow going again. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Remembering that.
Let me ask you something. You a political person at all?
Forget. It's not the it's the fucking of all things. You know what? I feel like I should, I guess, take a moment to address address like, oh, Felix got another Twitter spat, this time with one of his followers, discussing history and politics. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure this is the right place to discuss such a serious topic, but I guess, well, I got intense on it on Twitter, so I might as well talk about it here. Well, besides the whole incident, this isn't related directly. This isn't related to the incident, to the recent Pippa incident. I was originally gonna joke, like, this is the last date I have before the law gets me, before the law gets all of us kapipis. But you know, fuck that guy. I don't like that guy. He deserved to get caught by the cops after seeing all this stuff by him. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. That's not what I wanted to mention. Um, that's not what I wanted to mention. It's that, well, quite frankly, I am proud of my country. I am proud of what we did. I don't celebrate war or violence, but I am proud of my country's conduct throughout the wars. I'm aware it's not been the most scrupulous, but I am a patriot. That's what I am. I'm not ashamed of it, regardless of even like even if discussions get heated. I'm not gonna be ashamed of it. I am a patriot. I am proud of my country, and I'm not ashamed of that. Anyway, I'm gonna turn her off. I'm gonna turn her off.
Oh my god, I hope you're not serious.
Fuck off, Tenma. he was a real freaking probably a psyop. Yeah, okay. So truth be told, truth be entirely told, I guess my views on the situation, yeah, I'm 90% sure this guy was a psyop. All of his views and the stuff that he was like posting about, like, I know he was active on Twitter and he was following a lot of people in the sphere, but a lot of his views don't line up. I think, like, it didn't make sense for a schizo of that level to care enough to potentially threaten other people, and he was doing a lot worse than merely bringing a gun to a protest. That's probably the least. That's what he got arrested for. That's probably the least of of the things that that's probably the least of bad stuff that he did. Like, there was a lot of other stuff that Kirsha and Sawa uncovered about him that that they found out was gonna that they found out was a lot more incriminating than that.
Yes?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I was 5'4".
How much of that? Garden and then I think one more. I think might as well. Give value 5.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Really
we got a new
sounds like
hairstyle.
my garden at home.
Let's talk
Give
with
me
her
your
again.
Honest answer. How do you define happiness?
Lots of virtual. I guess I'm still searching for. I mean, there's always the process of like being a pickup artist in this game, or versus assuming what you like, or like telling the girls what they want to hear.
Yep, same here. Please let me know when you find it.
And then, you know what? Let's
You're
go.
pretty fucking irritable when I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, there's that. We have to we have to feed her. What is that? The food, the pine, the fucking pineapple. But no, we're not. This is swinging. Let's get her that.
Hey, as long as you're paying.
This early in the morning, but you know what? It's one of those. Donwood Park Botanical Garden. Oh, that's a nice like morning date.
Fuck, it's nice here.
I'm trying to remember what all these do. There's that investiture.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we're 690. Preferences, least desired one is talent, of course. No, that's not. Talent is what's available at the moment. I'm trying. No one's in chat. I remember this one this was the long. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be like able to achieve that again, but this was the longest. At the time, this was the longest my live stream I did. This was the. Out of my nose was bleeding for a second. This was the longest live stream of a thing that I've done before, of like any game at the time of me releasing. I think that was because I was left alone for this long. I was left alone for this long, so I wouldn't be like embarrassed. There we go. I think getting there. We need more of the we need more red ones. She doesn't like the talent ones. We have 17 moves. I can't remember what sentiment is for. I'm trying to remember the process. I'm trying to remember the process. She doesn't like those, but I guess it doesn't entirely hurt to invest in those. Where's that? It's the yeah, like investing in sentiment probably won't get me as far as I intend to. Yeah, it's like it's a lot. I remember it's a lot more strategic than your typical fucking Candy Crush like Bejeweled thing. And you can go across multiple ways. No. Might as well. That's there now. I remember I think it was mentioned that sentiment only works with stuffed monkey. Sentiment needed 6. Oh yeah, that's right. It's for items. Stuffed cat, +2 of total affection goal for every broken heart token on the grid. Sentiment needed 4.
You shouldn't have.
There we go. That solves that. That gets us an extra move. That's a wider match. So we're back to 18 moves. So we have room to work with here. That wouldn't work in that scenario, in that instance. That brings that closer. That it's been a long while since I last touched this game. I know she doesn't like the talent ones, but okay, that's gonna help. Okay, that brings that into play. That we don't have any reds on this row, but 15 moves. 15 moves. We can work with 15 moves, right? That's in a diagonal position, so I don't think I can really do anything with those. That's not... There we go. We are getting somewhere with that. Okay. 12 moves. We still gotta be get a bit more miserly with our moves, I think, instead of just matching like we've been doing. He says as he does another useless move. There we go. Actually, that goes there. Oh, that's dangerously close. All of them are gonna move down. I'm gonna shut up, terrible artists. Actually, this would be more strategic. Strategic, yeah. No, that's gonna bring those two close. I need those farther away. Ooh, we got some more bells. We got some more bells. It's just the issue of finding out how to, there we go. 6 moves. We need more bells. We do need more bells. Okay. Okay, we're getting more bells, but we don't know how to, I wouldn't exactly know how to acquire them. On this side. 5 moves. Okay, yeah, we are running out of moves pretty quickly. 1 move for every 4 of a kind. I should have invested in that earlier. 1 move for every 4 of a kind. We don't have any 4 of a kinds that we can do at the moment. Plus what? Joy tokens excluded. Sentiment needed. Broken heart tokens and passion tokens. That's gonna make that a lot easier. Sentiment needed 8. Okay. 4 moves. Sentiment needed 8. Okay. For every 4 of a kind. For every 4 of a kind. That we have that to work with. Okay, so we have some more. We have some more. Searching for 4s. Searching for 4s. Yeah, because employing the items is key again. 4 moves. Let's see if there's any potential 4 matches. Okay. None of those are in a line. I'm gonna booty queen close to busting in you. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut up, man. Bro's so blind. Well, give me a moment, all right? I know there are 3 matches. I'm looking for 4 matches because those are gonna get me additional moves. 4 matches. That's gonna be for 1. That's for that's for 3. That's for 3. That's for 4. That's still for 3. Bro, so well, I am wearing glasses, so you know, and I still and it's still. I feel like there's more pressure because you don't want to like when the girl insults you at the end of a failed date. There's an incentive to be more strategic at the damn puzzle. That's a 3. That's those are 3s. Can I backseat real quick? You know what? Go ahead. I've been out of practice for 4 months, so go ahead. Yeah, backseat real quick. Go ahead. Can you use the hearts or not? I like the hearts are good. The hearts are good. Yeah. I mean, right now I'm like focusing on getting a little bit more moves so I can like buy myself more time. Although that's a 3. That's a 3. Hold on. Okay. I might. No. That's 3 moves left. No, that's gonna move that to the side. That didn't get me anywhere, unfortunately. We do have some more red matches. That being said, it is difficult. That's a double right there. Although that's not gonna grant us any more moves. Bottom row heart 4 heart row right there. Rage quitting. Did I screw up? I probably screwed up, didn't I? Bottom row 4 hearts. That's a 3. That's a 3. If I move that there, that's a rage quitting. Yeah, I've been out of practice. I've been out of practice for a while. Okay, I haven't played this since Valentine's Day. It's the red ones that I'm looking for primarily. Never mind, I already sold before message went. Yeah, you did it too late. Although I blame Streamlabs for sabotaging me, I'm just gonna go ahead with like what I know. Yeah, we are running out of time. We are running out of moves that are viable.
Nice.
We don't have any. Okay, a 4. Looking for 4s. There's a 4. There's a 4. One move. We're looking for another 4 match. Another 4 match. In a line. That's gonna bottom star up 2. That's another. Wait, never mind. Yeah, that's a double. This is gonna like. That's a 3. That's a 3. It's getting the 4 matches that you have to look for. That's a 3. That's a 3. Yeah, all like any hope I have of acquiring additional moves is at least 1 more move away. That's a no, that would screw something up. Like using the hearts because I need to align them in. Yeah, this is. I'm in a tough spot right now. But never mind. Yeah, I think we're cooked, chat. I think we're cooked. So okay, anyone with the bells. Sentiment tokens. Anyone? That's a 2. That's a 3. Yeah, everything I could do is 2 moves away. That's a 2. That's a none. Yeah, I need extra bell. I need more bells. That's a 4. I think we're cooked. I think we're. If you know you're not. But yeah, I think a chat. Are we cooked? I think we're cooked. Okay, yeah, we screwed that one up. Well, we got our money's worth, I guess.
Can we just get out of here, please?
Oh man, okay. Yeah, we did. She didn't like that one. Yeah, again, I've been out of practice. Okay, this is my first one in a while. Okay.
I've got a question for you. What was your first time like? With a girl, of course.
Sure. Once I found. Just lie because we haven't. For first time.
Pathetic.
This is a good start to the day. Yeah. This is a good start to the day. Campus, Dunwood Park. Yeah, we're staying at the park as I like commiserate.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you, at least. Yeah, All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Shut up. Shut up, terrible
Now,
artist.
here's a familiar face.
I'm gonna simp again. Lemon daiquiri. We're not gonna get her drunk at the moment. Wing pack. I mean, bro, I want one. I want one of those. Earn an additional 50 honey when talking to her. You know what? Yeah, might as well.
Are you sure? This is amazing.
Talk with her.
Say something about myself.
What's your? I think I forgot to consult. I forgot to consult my stalker documents on her.
I enjoy visiting the cafe just about every morning. It's my little ritual.
Yeah. Where's that? The preferences. Yeah. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff we could work with. Height, weight, Rembrandt education.
I just had a really good question in my head. Shit. Wait, got it. What do you think is the most important trait to have in a girlfriend?
And be.
Well, you're in luck. I think that defines
Yeah, we want a girl boss. I mean, if you learn to fly, it'd be an actual girl boss. But you know, I could do that for you. Tank gravel. Lemon pineapple. What does she like again? Hold on. What does she like? What does she like again? Favorite drink, breakfast and fruit. Let's get her let's get her lunch. Let's get her lunch. Gifts and food. Yeah. Let's get her lunch.
Oh boy, you've discovered my weakness. What's cooking, good looking?
This is Rena. How tall are you?
I'm exactly 5'7".
She's taller than me. She's tall. Black woman Wooga. Hong Kong Wooga. Hey Lois, remember the time HUNIEPOP 2 reminded Markiplier's parents divorced and his dad is dead? I didn't know that, and quite frankly, I don't care about Markiplier, but I feel sorry for him now because I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna quiz you. You'll get this one, I'm sure. What do I do for work? Good
Let's do.
job. Yes, I'd love to go on a date
All right,
with you.
all right. We employment of tactical measures has been reminded to me.
You could say I've been around the ring. a few times in my
Typical
day.
Felix Hell being shorter than a woman. I am into taller women. That's like, God bless me by making me into tall women. Romance. Okay, so we have a lot of the romance ones, just not in a line at the moment. Save those. Hold on. Let's go for that at the moment. All of those ones are over there. 3 sentiment. Okay, because so in order for me to better make use of that. Okay. Get more sentiment on the board. We have some more moves that we can okay. That could go for something. No, that's gonna bring those two close. Yeah, terrible artist, black woman. We love Shut up and listen. A black woman is speaking. 6 sentiment. Okay, so we need a bit more. 17 moves. I remember there was a guy backseating me the last couple times I played this, and he's the reason why why I got so far in. That's gonna bring us too close. Down the line. There we go. That's... There we go. Least desired trait talent. Okay, I think that's better. That's a bit better. We are like, there's always a shortage of the ones that you want. Well, until now at least, thankfully. Six sentiment for every remove all broken hearts. For a sentiment needed 8. Okay, you know, we need more sentiment. We need to sway the court of public opinion. I think, yeah, acquiring additional moves is probably the most valuable part of doing this sort of thing, of this playthrough. Go for that. Go for sentiment. There we go. Actually, +2 of total every affection goal for every broken heart topic on the grid. I think just getting rid of them is more optimal. There we go. I think getting rid of them is more optimal. 9 moves only. Okay, so we are going to have to... There we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, I remember this one was told I was overpowered, but I don't have enough sentiment to work with that. 1 move for every 4 of a kind. I remember, like, unironically listening to the soundtrack of this game because it's very simple. It's very simple, but it works. It is relaxing. It is genuinely relaxing. This is pretty tame so far, as most like hentai games go. Like, as they are, this is pretty tame, and it does genuinely want you to relax. I feel like I get that. I didn't expect this game to be good in that sense, but it was. This is like, it's also a good Zatsudan game, like as an alternative to Valhalla, because I can just like, yeah, I'm playing a game, but I can also talk. This happened, just search it on YouTube. I was not aware. 8 moves. Let's see what we can make of this. There we go, huh? We got those, alright. 7 moves. We still have to play very conservatively. That might be risky. All the women don't like talent for some reason. 5 moves. Not sure if we can, summon our capabilities from there. Let's see if we get another, couldn't hurt, I guess. No, we didn't get anything else from that. That being said, we only have 3 moves left. Yeah, this is... acquiring more. It's always in this formation too. Um, two. Yeah, I did. I think we are cooked this run, chat. That's gonna get us there. That unfortunately is not any more moves. Stuffed bear, consume 10 random tokens on the grid. You know what? That's our attempt. That did get us closer to something. Hold on. We have 2 here. We have 2. Use those 2 to make it count. We got to make these 2 count. Is there anything that could be accomplished by getting these closer? That could be accomplished by getting those closer? Not at the moment. I think it's getting... No, yeah, it's about doing that. That would get, we can't match the ones she wants at the moment. Or the ones that I have skill invests in. But typical. I'm trying to remember exactly what to do. I don't feel like I'm not sure if we're gonna use the sensor bar this time, chat. What if I started calling y'all lovebirds? I think that was my idea of a fan name, but I just like I don't have enough. I'm not like so I'm just stuck to calling y'all chat. I didn't want to be ripping out like that was my original idea of one for a while. That could be go to there or there. Is that the only move we could do? Surely not, right? Here or here? I guess it all depends on what goes there or there. None in this. None could be brought down to here for extra sentiment. There are no bells in that row. I think we are cooked. I think we are well and fully cooked, chat. To my unfortunate, I must unfortunately admit, we are cooked. Well, we got our money back.
Well, that was certainly unexpected.
Well, you know, again, it's a learning curve, all right? It's a learning curve. Just spending our time at the damn park.
Hey, I'm sorry, but can we grab a bite? I'm starving.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm girl finder. Nutmeg Cafe, bar and lounge. At the cafe, at the mall. You know what? We'll go to the mall.
Take care.
Let's go to the mall. We can't find what the key unlocks.
Feels good to be done with classes for the day.
I remember calling her Leah, but I guess like that's only because like technically Rin Mama is in the game. What is she like again? Flirtation, May, height, cup size, details, collection, preferences, breakfast and candy. Let's get her candy. That's some pricey chocolate. Or a bagel. Because it's not socially acceptable to eat donuts for breakfast. It depends. Chocolate. What else would she like? Gifts, snorkel, bead bracelet. Why? No, I'm not getting her that. Let's get her a bagel.
Question time. If you had to pick one, what do you think your biggest weakness is?
I can be again hard for me to make an emotional connection with someone. I can be pretty insecure about my relationship.
You? Nah. What would you have to be insecure about?
And we're still at the bottom rung with her. It's only because we started approaching her like at the later stages. I think.
And I'm not giving you any hints, so don't ask. How much do you think I weigh? Really? Seriously?
Oh, I forgot that one.
I want to find out how much you know about me.
I forgot.
What's my last name?
Yeah, May.
Lucky guess.
And then, you know, we're still on first date, so we're not doing our entirely our best. But you know,
Let's do it.
yeah, you know, we keep going. We keep going for the sake of the game. Hot spring. Oh yeah. Hey, at least we get to see her in this though.
So nice.
Your height is an insecurity. Well, I've learned to accept that. I'm not gonna get any taller. Like it's kind of like it's something I've been forced to accept overall. And so yeah, it is an insecurity, and only one of the girls I've approached is shorter than me, but she was like really short for a girl, but she was really nice, but in real life. But if I was successful there, then I wouldn't be doing this. But maybe it's a happy accident. I don't know. Least desired is sexuality. Well, we have a lot of those anyway. Affection. Going for those early. Any bells we could work with. You gotta lock in. Of course we have an abundance of whatever we want. That's always a common trait with these matches. Whatever you prioritize, there will be the least amount of. That doesn't get us anywhere really, because that's your least desired. Is there anything else we could work with? That's something. 14 moves. Okay, we are decreasing in we need more sentiment, but we don't have much of that. This is some nice music though. I will admit, this is some nice music. Oh, there we go. We got a bell. And there we go. All right. Got some more affection. We have something to play with. Consume 10 random tokens on the grid. Broken heart tokens. 2+ every total affection. 1 move for every 4 of a kind.
Thank you so much.
For every 4. It's getting the getting the 4 is gonna be difficult here because we're only limited to 3s at the moment. I mean, I know she doesn't like those, but those are our best shot anyway. Extra move for that. Maybe this shouldn't have been my play. Yeah, I wonder if y'all even cared about the pun I decided to put in there, but you know what? Why not? That's a 3. That's a 3. Is there any I can make without sacrificing this big mass right here? Any matches I could make that aren't the broken ones. That aren't the purple ones. I guess. Well, I think I screwed that one up. 9 moves. Okay. Acquiring extra moves is always a priority here. Oh, there's a 4. There's a 4. There we go. Making headway. There's an extra move that we could work with. Actually, that's there. There we go. That's gonna get us closer. We are unfortunately, like, because dates could always get harder regardless of the girl. We are at near the bottom still. Okay. Getting rid of this is gonna help a lot. Actually, no. I have to be I have to play this right. I have to play this right. There we go. That's the least risk. There we go. Okay, we got to be careful because that's a big match right there. And that could cripple our run. There are extra. I think. There we go. Does that open up any more potential for other moves? Those are pink. Those are pinks. Pink ones. We don't have any in a line. That could bring. There's two in a row. There isn't one in the middle. Hold on. That could be an idea. There we go. There we go. Barely saving the run. Although I'm not sure if saved is the right term. One move. We have one left. That barely saved us there. And gave us, I guess, a little bit more time to think. That's a 4. Unfortunately, I don't have access to that 4. I don't have access to fill in that one. Oh, that's a 4. That's a 4. We're living on the edge right now. Oh, that doesn't count for that doesn't count for an extra move.
Sorry, but I think I'd like to go now.
Oh man. Yeah, it's like there there is a skill, and there's a skill involved with this game, and I don't have it.
Question, and I'm not giving you any hints, so don't ask. What is my favorite color? You can't forget this. Wow, you got it. Most guys would have forgotten by now.
I just assumed you look like you look like one, but I think that's what it was. I think, yeah, finding out who else is here. Let's go back to the park.
Bye bye.
Evening, yeah, at night. Donwood Park.
Wow, I didn't expect to run into anybody here.
Yeah, let's buy our let's buy your dinner.
I should really eat more of these.
Let's talk with her. Let's see what else what we already know about her again. Junk food, veggies, alcohol tolerance low.
I get the just sense something's on your mind. You know, I really enjoy spending time at the park, I notice.
What else? What else? Do we have? Okay. Okay, let's keep going.
To find out if you'll remember this. Do you remember how tall I am?
We just looked at it, but
I see. That's all right. I shouldn't have even asked.
I can't recall. It was just there. I'm not being very good at this game. Never ask this of a woman in real life.
Trying to diet.
Never ask that of a woman in real life. That is dangerous. 5'11". Okay. You know what?
Good idea.
Let's go.
I'm going to run and get ready.
Yeah, at this time. The second day's outdoor lounge. That is very nice, though. The peak brown woman. Romance flirtation. that is peak brown woman right there. I'm sorry. That is an excellent look. Least most desired is romance. Okay. Well, we do have I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna acquire an extra move. Oh yeah, this is another This is another one of those scenarios where the game has a really nice soundtrack, unironically. Sentiment needed is 8. Okay. That would drop those down. She wouldn't like that. However, 17 moves, okay. Getting more sentiment is the priority. For every 4 of a kind, for every keep matching those. Looking for more sentiment tokens. That's dangerous. Get that out of there. First, we need to clear off some of this. That should be fine. I think that's pretty close for comfort, but you know. Where is that? We need more sentiment. However, that's not an option at the moment. Oh no, we cannot do that. No, we can't. I would like to save that at the moment. There we go. Well, we passed it we did it anyway. Romy. That is cutting it pretty close for comfort. There we go. Actually, can I match with those? No. Hold on. Oh, that's good. That's good. Actually, let's see what that brings us. She doesn't like those, but I guess I'll give her the shot for talent, that one. I think I always pull this one. For every we have enough for this. However, I think sentiment needed 6. All right. into passion tokens. There we go. 6 moves. Getting there's a bell match.
Excellent.
There's a bell that's a bell match. Any more for those? Not at the moment. 6 moves. Okay. Down the line.
Wow.
There we go. That's one extra so we can keep going. Oh, that's a big one right there. We are getting somewhere. We could get close if we only had a few more moves. Which unfortunately does not appear to be the case at the moment. We are getting close to the goal. We are getting close to the goal. But this talking to women. Yeah, talking to women is hard. But that's a good one right there. So close yet so far. 2 moves. Okay. That could be dangerous, and that she doesn't want those anyway. Hopefully this doesn't have to be too short of a stream, because people might come home, you know. I might have to end this. I don't know. We should be orange maxing, but I'm not sure if we have that option. No, we don't have that option. That's not possible. Any in this direction. Matching that would be a good idea, although we don't really have an option to. We just we had that idea. Seeing where that went. Fortunately, it doesn't go as far as I'd hoped. Is there any for every four, 2 plus for every. I think I'll go for this one again.
That's too much.
There we go. Down the line. Okay.
Excellent.
We're close. We're dangerously close. Dangerous enough for me to screw this up. Okay. If we could get 1 extra move, that would be wonderful. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw it in. Let's see if we can if that is enough to get us over. Let's see. Let's hope. Oh, that was close. Hold on. We have 1 left. Although we kind of screwed up our chances there. Oh. Let's get an extra. We could save this. For every 4. This isn't a 4, but and if there are any 4s that we could acquire to. Oh fuck! It was the broken heart ones that I was that got me in the end. Is there any men in this game? Yeah, me. I'm the man in this game. Hi, Hallowed. Nice to see you again. I don't often see you. I think I will keep going. Let's see what else we birthday, hobby, last name, autumn, park, five.
Do you mind if I ask you something? I'm curious. What does your morning routine look like? Just like me.
Yeah, I reflect in bed as I like stare up. Anyway, I think we'll yeah, this is like, well, that's another day gone. Fitness club, Nutmeg Cafe. I think it's always the next hour. You can't return home. You can't that's not an option most often. Um hmm. All of them are at the let's we're going to the fitness club again.
Sleep well.
Excuse me, I gotta take a drink. No man, I'm out. Have a good stream.
Whew. Today's been a good day.
I think we'll yeah, let's well, who eats cabbage for breakfast? Oh, for fuck's sake. Unique gift to Mexico. I'm gonna get her the sweatbands. Actually, I'm gonna get her the sweatbands. Gift value 6.
Thanks so much.
What else we know about her again? Not Belly. The Kiana. Unique gift type Mexico. Summer, ocean blue, Del Rio. Age and birthday.
Go ahead. Ask me anything.
Um,
March 16th. Mark it down.
we have that. We have that. Our hairdresser working out, March 16th.
Hey, question for ya.
I
This is kind of a serious question, but what are your thoughts on unplanned pregnancies?
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go goody two shoes on this one.
Yeah, I suppose that makes
Well,
sense.
well, yeah, you have to. Yeah, there's the dividing line between being honest and, you know.
I'm just curious.
You,
Do
the
you prefer
serious
stability or
question in this fucking
spontaneity
game
in
of all
life?
places. Anchor down somewhere in life. Spontaneity. No.
So important. I used to party a lot and stuff, but ever since I had my son, I've had to grow up and settle down a bit.
Purchase gifts. You know. Let's get her this so we can like actually do the we can.
Oh, dude, that hit the spot.
All right. Let's and then the
I think
the
that's an awesome
third
idea.
date.
You ready?
Hey Irishman. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Yeah. That's a foul right there.
Thanks for inviting me out. Such a nice day for the market.
What's her favorite again? Talent and romance. Least desired is romance. Of course, there's always gonna be abundance of romance ones, but not the talent ones. Actually, hold on. Move for those. The talent ones. That got us somewhere. That got us somewhere. Least desired is romance, but that is a good match right there. And I think saving those. Well, we got a bell. We got a bell. We got a bell there, so that's an extra move. We have to play strategically from the start. That's how it is in later ones. We have to play strategically from the start. All of those are going to be a byproduct anyway, so they're like, yeah, she might not like those, but it's gonna be actually, let's see if this match can bring us closer. There we go. It's getting the multiple ones that I think. There we go. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And merely matching can we look for those? We're running out of those. We need them. We need the extra sentiment ones. There we go. Okay. We need the extra. Okay. Extra sentiment needed is 8 at the moment. Actually, that's gonna solve that right there. That's gonna that gave us a solution there, but not the optimal one. But it's what we got. Any for sentiment? That's close. That's very close. For every 4, for every 4, consume 10 on the grid. Can we match with? Can we make any 4s right now? There's always gonna be one offset. There's always gonna be one offset. Okay. Let's go for the 4.
That's really sweet of you.
Okay, that kept that going for at least a little bit more. 3 and any 4 in a line? Any 4? That's close to a 4 in a line. Actually, that could be more straightforward. If we can get an additional 4, if we can get an additional one here, an additional one there. It's close, but no cigar. Actually, no. There we go. That's something at least. We do have that option. We do have that option. However, let's try and keep going with those. Okay, 2 moves left. I think we don't really have as much of a choice here. Oh, there we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, we bought us a little bit more time. Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? Okay, we have 1 left. So far, I don't think we have any moves that could make use of that. For an extra 1. Hold on. Though she doesn't like those. I think because we were playing a little bit recklessly in the beginning, despite me wanting to play it conservatively. Any out of line that I could make use of. Any bells, any bells or whistles, any bells. No, I don't think there are any. No, there are no bell matches. And are there any 4s I could make? That's a Because we are halfway through, and I don't want to like end this run too early. That's a 3. That would lead to a 3. Any 4s? Any 4s? That could. I can't even match those. That's a 1 move. You can't really do anything with those. You can't go for the talent ones or the bell ones. Oh, we were so close. We were so close to an extra move, but it wouldn't have gotten us very far.
I'm tired. Let's go. Maybe we can try again another day?
At least she's nice to me. Even if I strongly disagree with parts of her. Talk with her. Let's go for the girl finder again. Going back to our previous attempts at a date.
Is it that time already?
Yeah, I like to stay in one location just to see what happens. Just to see what happens in a given location.
Hello. This is a pleasant surprise.
Oven timer, compass, coconut. Is it racist?
Delicious.
Hold on. Yeah, trying to remember all the stuff. Rembrandt, 5'7", stewardess, tennis cafe.
Ask me something about myself. Spring, without a doubt.
Spring.
Everything is so colorful and alive.
Is there anything else we could work with here? Rembrandt, stewardess, tennis. Wait. Never. Do not ask anyone their weight in real life.
Get ready for a surprise test. What's my height? And don't just guess. Hey, you remember.
There we go.
You're sweet. Not to put you on the spot, but I want to know something. Tell me, what's the longest relationship you've ever had? Stop it.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm sorry about the shit commentary at the moment, but I'm trying to lock in. I'm trying to lock in. I'm trying to lock in on this damn game. Oh, the tennis court. Yeah, this is
I'll take it easy on you, I promise.
this one again. Okay, so what you looking for? The romance one. Okay, thankfully, we do have stuff to work with here. Least desired is talent. We have bells. There we go. Okay. That's a 3 match. That's a bell right there. So, I might save that for later. Go for those. 15 moves. Sentiment needed is 8. All right. So go for 8. Go for 8 because that's a prime one right there. Actually, let's go. No, that's gonna interfere with that. We can't. That would hold on. That's a potential 4 right there. And setting up the 4s is important because I don't always have that option. That's a 4 right there. I gotta save that one. Yeah, I gotta protect that one. Sentiment need is 8. We don't have, we might as well. We might as well, because we're like, in the shortage of good moves out there, in the absence of, in the absence of actual good moves that we have, we might as well make that, like, those ones outside of that. 10 moves, 1 move for every 4.
I love it.
There we go.
Excellent.
There we go. We're making headway. I want to make use of this one. Actually, hold on. I want to make use of that one. 9 moves. I want to use the bell. That would be nice if we're able to use the bell. No, it doesn't seem like it at the moment. I think we might as well go for that one anyway. And there's our bell. There's our bell. Least desired is talent. Here. 7 moves. As long as we can get more of those. There's a 4. There's a 4. I remember sentiment ones don't really count for much. I think. Is there any in that row I could work with? No, it doesn't seem like it. He doesn't want those. However, that would bring us close to a 4 match. That's sentiment 1. Oh, I think that, anything I could work with the bells? There's that one. 4 moves. Okay. Does that lead to a 4 match? Doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it. That's that could be if we could shift stuff to the side. No. You can't do that. Make use of the bells somehow. We only have 1 left. Is there any 4 matches we could work with? Looking for 4 matches. It's setting them up that's the difficult part. Yeah, there isn't that's a 3 match. That's just a regular 3 match. I can't do anything for the talent for the intended point. Although consume 10 consume 10 on the grid. You know what? Might as well. That got us a bit closer. Into passion tokens. Hold on. Could that net us a 4 match if I yes it could.
Really? Are you sure?
No, it did not. It did not. Any 4 in a line, any 4 in a line. Any four in a line that I could work with. No, I'm kind of stuck here. Well, there is that attempt that I could make that attempt. There isn't any on that row though. There isn't any on that row, however. It's either one of those. Might as well go for it. No, we didn't make it.
I'm sorry, but I expect a little more than that.
Aw, man. Yeah, watch me chat. Well, I hope you're having fun watching me make a fool of myself. Anything I could talk with her again. Birthday, education. Okay, so there is someone downstairs, so I have to keep it down a bit more. So I have to keep it down a bit more. I might do one more day of this, and then
What's cooking, good looking? I graduated with a 4-year degree in business administration.
Learn her education. And then I think out of that, Donwood Park, it's her again. It's her. We might as well. Fitness class afternoon. That's evening. I might only go for a couple more. It's
I've missed you.
It's her and Mama again. It's her and Mama. Let's get her some food.
That's good.
Talk with her, ask on date. I remember, yeah, this is one of our farther ones too, because I like her this much. Height, weight, occupation, cup size, hobby. Jan 27th, Orange, Winter, and Bar. Okay.
I'm curious whether or not you've been paying attention to me. What's my last name? I mean, you have to at least remember that.
Oh, yeah, the infamous.
That's actually right. You're not like the others. Oh no, you're in trouble now. Quiz time. Oh, this question.
She talks
is
like
so
her mama
easy.
too.
Where's my regular hangout? Like, duh. I'm impressed. Most guys just freeze up when I ask them something like that.
Anyway, review every time so I don't forget.
Is there anything else you'd like to know about me? I'm an actress. I make very special movies for my fans.
Then we're going on the other one. Going on the next one. I shouldn't be doing this with people in the house.
Well, I've never been one to turn down a good time.
And then we have to lock in again. We have to lock in and do this correctly. She's in that.
All right. I'm already.
Okay, going over that again. Least desired, most desired. Okay, invest. Go for sentiment early. I think going for sentiment early is going to be key in a lot. Going for seek. There we go. Going for sentiment early. This might be a shorter one than usual because, you know, things happen. I think I'll do it like this and maybe one more. I'm not sure, but I might have to end off after that. We started early, but unfortunately, I might have to end early as well. I didn't want to have to do that, but you know, it's one of those times when you might have to. Because I'm taking and I take too long with these. That's a 4.
Oh my gosh.
That could be a potential 4 match. That's a 4 match right there. Oh well, not anymore, but you know, the option's there. There's always less of the thing you need. 16 moves, so I am uncomfortably close to the screen for obvious reasons. Sentiment needed 8. Okay. Actually, that's close enough. Sentiment needed is still high. So there's a bell. Just we need to get that in the right position. That's another potential 4 match. It's just getting to that is a bit tricky. That got us what we were looking for, although not a bit, could be a bit closer. It's I think maybe it's a euphemism, but part of what's necessary here is prolonging it as much as possible. Where is that? That's the blue. Those are the I could go for that one. I could go for those ones. That's a good example right there to go for. 12 moves, and we're still looking for a we're still looking. That is a good one though. In a time when I could make that without sacrificing that one. Going for the sentiment ones is still hard. Still difficult. Oh, there's an extra move. It's always the sentiment ones that give the most trouble. Sentiment needed 8. And we don't want to. There we go.
Oh, I simply adore it.
There we go. +1 move. There we go. We're getting somewhere with those. Any 4 matches we could make there. That one is one to be avoided. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, hold on. No, that cannot be made. That cannot be made at the moment. 11 moves. Okay. That's a dangerous one to make. To that one at the moment. We need to get rid of those. Okay. I think we'll go for...
It's beautiful. Yay.
There we go. Okay. We were close to a 4 match there, but that got that one. Actually, hold on. Hold on. 10 moves. Okay, we have something we can work with. If we bring that in line. Hmm. Six moves. Okay. That's it. That's an easy one to make. Is that a 4 match? No. However,
That's my baby.
there we go. Sentiment needed 4. Let's go back sentiment hunting again. That's a good one. It's another good one. That kept us going a little bit more. The setting up another 4 could be a good idea.
Festive gifts can be so hot.
Can we make a match with those? Can we? Actually, we can here. Oh, at least that's something good to end on. If I do end here.
I can tell you have some experience with this, and I like an experienced man.
Well, we got somewhere. We got somewhere. Evening fit. I think it's because of like a lot of the investment that a lot of the investment that we put into like that one got us a lot back, because that's kind of like that was a character specialty that we invested in. 12,000 sexual sensitivity. Decreases 10%. Careers, snake flute. Accessory. Going for that one, and why not? Luck, and then this one. Sugar. I'm not Neo. I'm not Neo. I'm not gonna do that. I know you. I expected that. I expected Perv to be in here, but he's not. He hasn't joined us yet. At least not yet. I think I'll keep going. You know what? It's like gambling. You get a good one once, then you want to keep going. Aiko is there.
Until next time.
I could have gone for another one, but you know what? Night. Okay.
Hey there. You're still out? Isn't it past your curfew?
Dunwood Park Fitness Club. They're there. Talk with her, purchase gifts. Okay. going back to this. So we know all the details. So it's only, we can't ask her additional questions. November 9th, 5'4".
Let's find out if you've actually been listening to me. What college degree did I earn? Well, I'll be damned.
Well, yeah, you have to do that to be a teacher. 5'4".
Let me ask you something. So honestly, how many chicks are you seeing right now? Ugh, you're such a pig.
being
How much
honest.
do I weigh? And do not get this wrong. Fail.
Oh man, okay. Well, we didn't get the additional one there, but we have to getting her the pineapple. Food, dessert, food, fruit. You know, let's give her the swinger fruit.
I love it when you bite in and the juice just drips down your chin. So, hey, question. What do you usually do when you can't think of anything else to do?
Let's see.
Oh my god, I hope you're not serious.
I don't know. you've lost touch, but you know. Yeah, I think this might be the last one of the night. I haven't,
Alright.
I haven't fully locked in. I haven't fully locked in. Vinny's.
Whoa, fancy schmancy.
Who goes there after going to the gym? I don't know. What does she want again? Sexual talent. Okay, so that's that. We do have an abundance of those early on. I want to prioritize getting the sentiment ones like when you can. So we there we go. Well, you know what? That's a good enough move on its own. That's a good enough move on its own. Sentiment needed a least desired is talent, so not a good idea for a match. However, that brings us closer to getting the sentiment ones. Here's an extra move. So that works. Actually, that's a good one to have. So we're still hunting for those. 11 moves. We're running out of moves quickly. Yeah, we are running out of moves pretty quickly. Unfortunately, this is pretty. We have an additional one. We have an additional one. I think it's yeah, because there isn't much sentiment to work with on this board. There we go. Okay. 6 moves. 6 moves. It's been an hour and 40 minutes and this guy hasn't scored any who fell off. I got one win. I got one win, alright? I got one win and it's like gambling. You keep going back. It's been an hour and 40. I might go for the 2-hour mark. You know what? Why not? That couldn't hurt. Okay, there's an easy one. Oh, there's sentiment. There's a sentiment one that we can finally open up and make use of those. Excuse me. Any I can make on that level? For extra moves, is there any I can make at the moment, or is there anything else I could invest into? We have 5 left, so we are running out. So, that's so I think we'll go for convert. Going into that is going to be more beneficial. Going into that's going to be more beneficial. Okay, we're making headway. There we go. There's a move. There's a move you could make. It would be really. Hold on. We gotta get this one down there. We gotta get that one down there. How do we do that? Okay. So. There we go. Okay.
Not bad.
Is that does that count as an extra, or no? It does not. I don't think so. Oh, that's an easier one. 3 moves. It's there we go. We're getting some more. We're getting some more. Oh, max level. Okay, so let's go for another one of those. I think I screwed that one up. Is that close enough? That might be close enough. I'm not sure. Is there any other 4 matches I could make? Any other ones I could make? Is there any other 4 matches I could make? Fuck it, I'll just go for it. We're so close. We were so close. So close. We were so close to the end. It was so close to the end there. So close to the end there. You know what? Oh, yeah, okay, I'll keep going for the 2-hour mark and see where else. Let's go. This is the second day. We're back. So Donwood Park, Nutmeg Cafe. Fitness Club, Nutmeg Cafe. Yeah, why not? We got close there. We got really close. We got really close.
Good morning.
Any she would like. Volleyball, basketball. Getting her food would be nice. Getting her a coconut. Why not?
Damn.
That was a lot. So we could keep going with her. Okay, so
Yes. My birthday is February 23rd. Don't forget.
all right. Okay. we're getting closer. We're getting
I'm 24. Don't you
We're
know
getting-
it's not polite to ask a lady's age?
so wait, cup size. Okay.
Alright, answer me this. Are you good at sports? That's true.
You give your
Can't
best.
deny that.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna quiz you. How long did I go to school for? You have a pretty
There we
solid
go.
memory.
And then check on what's her okay. That one, Lisa's our trait talent. All right, let's let's go back in.
Okay, sounds great.
Let's go back in. I'm still attempting the key, still attempting to find my way through the lock.
You've gotta love that fresh morning air.
Melissa's art, okay. Well, we have that. We have that at least. Okay, so we have sentiment. We have sentiment ones. That won't will that compromise something? No, it won't. Okay. That is a 4 match right there that I want to keep for as long as possible. Sentiment needed is 8. Okay. That is a 4 match there that I want to keep. Well, sometimes you got to make sacrifices in order to get what you're. There's another one. There's another 4 match that's early on in the match that I could work with. There we go. There's another 4 match. Oh, that's dangerous, actually.
You didn't have to.
There we go. There's a 3. Any 4 in a rows we could work with. Any on this row. Okay, no. Any on that row. Any moving ups and downs and like those ones should be kept as long as possible. So in order to make sure if I get the opportunity to do it again. Oh, that's it. There's one. There's one. Okay. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. See what happens. 9 moves. Okay. That can go somewhere. There we go. There we go. That's good. 7 moves. Okay. We're close. I can. That's another one I could work with. Any 4s? Any 4s? Any 4s? Oh, there we go. There we go. That was a good one. There's a 4, but that didn't get us anything else. Clearing that one up would be good. 3 moves. Okay. There's an additional move. That could be. There's a free one there. Are we in need of that one yet? I'm not sure. There we go. Oop, there's one. There's one. Okay. We're close. We're close.
Really?
Let's go for that one. Maybe it wasn't the
Thank you.
there we go. There we go. Push it over the edge there. Push it over the edge there.
Mm-hmm. You're a keeper.
Okay. See, we got our second success of the night. We got our second success of the night, which means we automatically have to keep going. um, details.
Ask me something about myself.
Um,
You may
oh, I screwed that one up. Okay. Um, I should have gone for the right one. I wasn't looking at that one. Nutmeg Cafe, Turtle Bay Beach, shopping mall, Kiana, university.
be seeing you.
Let's go to the mall again. I'm not leaving until we get at least one more victory.
Thanks.
Hold on, we got a new message. Let's bring it out. Let's bring those out. Oh, hold on. Oh, did the game break? Hold on. Did the game break? I think it did. It might have. Oh, oh, okay. It did break. It did break that time. Because I had it in window. I had it in full screen. Hold on, give me a minute. I gotta restart this. Is it broken? Yes, it is broken. Hold on, hold on, windowed. Okay, yeah, this is okay, that's the largest I can do with windowed. Yeah, let's leave it in windowed for now as I navigate my as I navigate this. As I navigate that, but you know, let's keep it in windowed for now as I pull out that.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Okay, so we have hold on. I gotta make this window bigger. Hold on. It won't open the messages. Okay. There's that one. There's that one. It's on the cover. I think it's on the cover of the game, so I think it should be fine. Um, hold on. Hold on. I can't um having it in windowed mode and having it like not be in the center of the screen is a bit difficult. It's been an we got somewhere, so we'll enjoy that while I try and exit out of this. Y'all enjoy that while I try and exit out of this where is that? Okay. I can't find the clicky button. I can't find the button for some reason. Do I have to restart the game again? I might have to. I might have to. Hold on, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I need to. I might have to restart. So enjoy that. It's an old game, so I'll give it. Okay, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Hold on. Even my touch screen doesn't work. Even I rarely ever use my touch screen. Um I wonder if yeah, okay, so windowed mode has its hold on, I gotta restart it again. Windowed mode has its drawbacks. As I restart this again. There we go. Okay. There we Yeah, let's do full screen again. Okay, so I can actually use this. And I have the sensor bar up again.
Hey, dude. What's up?
Okay, so we're back we're back to that again. Okay, so it's just one of those. It's not intense. It's not too intense.
Go ahead. Ask me anything.
Um
Oh, yeah. That would be good to know, huh?
okay.
I'm 21.
She's younger than I am in real life. It's a stark reminder. Um what else? Unique gift type Mexico. Okay, so we know what 1-8. What it's always the numbers that trip you up. It's always the numbers that trip you up.
So, I've been thinking, is there like a type of personality that you just can't stand?
All hipsters should be hipster.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, I like
know.
bitches.
One little bitch I know. She is such a bitch.
Okay, and then going on number 3. Let's see if there's anything else I could like since we're here. The maracas. Why not?
Oh, dude,
Dixie.
cool.
Let's go. Let's do this one. All right. We're not until we get our 3rd success are we giving up on this run. Oh, that's
Skating is,
nice.
like, my favorite thing ever. This is gonna be so much fun.
Okay, so most desired is talent. Okay, going for that early, and I already screwed up the bell. Well, the sentiment is there at least. Well, okay, so we gotta play strategically again. Well, I say that about every time we do this. Okay. Doing that early. There we go. That's +1 move. Okay. Okay, so getting that in line would be good. Extra sentiment, that's always welcome. And that's an extra move right there. That's an extra move right there. As long as you keep going with it, you could keep this going indefinitely. In theory. That's an easy one. But I'm gonna... well, I guess I didn't have a choice there. Getting that one in line. This stuffed monkey to +2. Remove all broken heart tokens from the grid. Oh no, that cannot be. That is not optimal at this time. Remove all broken heart tokens from the grid. I think we'll keep. That's a double right there, but we could Sentiment needed. Okay. That was a move we could have made. Okay. There's that. There's that. Any 4 matches we could do. Any 4 matches. That's one right there. That could solve that one. However, I need to get those in line. I need to drop this one down. Dropping that one down is good. Okay. We have one in line there. Getting this one out of the way would be optimal too. There's one move. Okay. Well, we are running out of moves regardless, even if we are like winning this one. Oh, there's one. There's an extra one. We're just surviving. We're just barely surviving. We're holding on. We have one left. I might as well keep giving that boost to see where that goes. Let's see if that reorganizes the board enough for us. It didn't reorganize it enough. So we are like, I don't think we're gonna. No, we can't do that one even if we wanted to. I don't think, like, even with the added stuff here, I don't think that's gonna be enough. Bro's locked in for what's bejeweled with fan service. Yeah. The dopamine receptors are the dopamine receptors are wired in so that you have to be locked in for this one. Look, okay, I think there's also the aspect of if you screw up, the game makes a fool out of you. So doing that is why so many people have joined? But why is this always like consistently my biggest like the biggest the thing that most people join into is this for some. And not even when I do rants and talk with you guys, it's like it's not as much as what this game attracts. That's that wouldn't get us anything. Hold on. Yeah, you can't remove all broken. I might just, you know what?
I really appreciate it.
Okay. There's a 4, although should it be that 4? Should it be that 4 or should it be another 4 that I haven't seen yet? Because I know this one doesn't grant you an extra move. That one doesn't. However, I mean, if that doesn't net you something, that might be enough to push it over, but I don't think that's enough. That we don't have access to the bells. That might grant us an extra move, although I'm not so sure. Okay, so that doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
That's just great. Can we go now?
Oh man. Okay. Bro's locked in. You have to be. I wasn't locked in, and then like you screw you. If you don't get locked in, you screw it up. You have look. All right, you have to lock in for this kind of thing. It's like the gameplay requires you to do that. Um. It's always the numbers that get you.
Idea. I'm gonna quiz you. It'll be fun. You probably remember the level of school I've completed, right?
Drop. Yeah, drop.
For a second, I wasn't sure you were gonna get it.
We might as well go into the power tokens multiply the affection because I don't have charisma. Sensitivity. Let's penalty from decreases because that's um power tokens multiply the affection earned from a match by should I invest? Why not? Okay. Let's go on the next one. Oh, let's go for Nikki again. Bro is locked in. Yeah, I am locked in. Um, evening. I think we'll do two more, and then yeah. There's the
Good to see you.
there's the. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the special one, the special one. We're gonna pull out our special tool. Fan. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I can't show that. Okay. I can't show that one. Okay. We got one use out of it. We got one use out of the we got one use out of it. We got one use out of it. Okay. We used it that once. Okay, okay, I'll leave that in the corner. I'll leave that in the corner. Um, purchase gifts. Bag of goldfish. That's inhumane. Look, I owned fish when I was younger. Both freshwater and saltwater. I owned never goldfish. I owned a beta when I like this is like all like decades ago by this point. But I've never had any pets besides that. So I guess like you've never considered me. I've never considered myself good with animals. Um, I used to have an aquarium tank. For fish. Once for saltwater, which was a pain in the ass to like. My parents basically did everything because I was too young to be responsible for a saltwater fish tank. And they were the ones taking care of it. Whenever we went on vacation, fish would die and we'd have to get new ones. Um, so like in this, yeah, this like only get it, only do that if you know what you're doing. Only do it if like if you're buying it for a kid, make sure the kid is actually interested in like the aquarium stuff. Or like in the aquarium stuff. Freshwater is going to be easier to deal with than saltwater. Something like betas or like a well cared for goldfish will probably last you more, last you greater than this. And I think because like actual pets like reptiles and mammals like I guess dogs and cats and like snakes like you can leave them for a while and like you cannot bother them for a while. And I don't know, I decided to bring this up at the moment, but um it's just like I don't like the bag of goldfish thing, but I guess it's not humane. It's not humane to buy the bag of goldfish because it's most of the time it's given to people who have no idea what they're doing. I guess that's my rant. That's my rant for that. Paint palette. Yeah, I guess I got some money to spend. Um,
Thanks. I'm really into art, so this would
Oh, we got a new one. Check profile, view inventory. Um, oh, Stuff Sheep, +1 passion level for every 2 broken heart tokens on the grid. I think those are what if you're eating the goldfish? I mean, I guess you could do it for survival. I'm, I don't think there's not enough meat on a goldfish to actually sustain a person. They're not I don't think koi are goldfish, but they're not very large. They're not very large. I guess you could give it to a cat if for live food. But that's my take on the stuff. Anyway, we got to use the sensor bar. Let's gotta go. Oh, bye, Big Yike. Bye, Big Yike. Yike, I couldn't show that one. Talk with her. Actually, let's get her more food. Let's get her more food. Fruit tart pie. That's actually nutrition value 3. Let's get her some cookies.
I am gonna get so fat. Is it cool if I ask you something?
Pierce Brosnan plops up on screen.
Do you believe in the paranormal?
Um, um, you never know. I don't think we can rule it out. Yeah.
I've read some pretty interesting theories online about this stuff.
She goes on X. That's what she does. She goes on X. I don't want to go on X. I went on X. I went on the board a couple times. It's not worth your time. Yeah, people go and ask like deep questions, but there's always like bullshit mixed into it. Like it's not worth your time. A lot of boards on 4chan aren't worth your time. Most is our Anne Marie. 5'0". Finally, someone shorter than me. Um, beige cream, home gaming barista.
So, yeah.
Um,
Not really. But winter is pretty cool because nobody bugs me to go outside.
winter is cool. Like I prefer summer. I talk a lot. I might be the imported brown guy, but I yearn for white boy summer, which we thankfully have right now. But I do like winter because like looking at it as a retrospective, because you can get to wear like you get to wear more things, even if it doesn't get cold here. Even if it doesn't get cold here, cup size.
What's on your mind?
Um,
I knew that was coming sooner or later. C-cup.
that's not bad. Even me as like the guy who's into that. That's like even that size. It's not bad at all. Gotta go. But okay, let's
Nobody else has ever asked me out before.
let's see how far this one gets. We're close to the last
Okay,
one.
sure.
We're close to the last one. So I might have to break out the funny tool. Gold Falls Casino.
Well, it's not an arcade.
Going to lose at blackjack again. I mean, this game is a form of gambling. You just like this is in a way a form of gotcha. That's what it is. And clearly the meta is 3 to 4 roasted goldfish on a skewer. Hey Kazuya, hey! Oh, that Kazuya, your profile picture. That's Mario and Luigi. That's the Mario and Luigi series. That was what I played as a kid. That was like I did a lot of time on that as a kid. That was oh shit, my headphones dropped. But yeah, that was probably my favorite game series when I was a little kid. And I still have a lot of nostalgia for that. So good choice of profile picture. Great music as well. From that. This game got some hot girls. Yes, it does. That is the point. Okay, let's see. Of course, everything that you look for will not be in abundance. Oh, there we go. Sentiment needed is 8. Okay.
Aw, nice.
There's a bell that we could work with. Okay. Sh-
That's awfully nice of you.
she wouldn't like that, but we need it for the
Rare.
we need it for that one. There we go. Generating extra sentiment is gonna be useful. Yeah, we're playing this strategically. Okay. Well, there's an extra move couldn't hurt. There's a talent one, the one that she goes for a lot. Okay. Let's go for that one. And then another sentiment one would be nice. As we look for more, as we look for another 4-match. That one is a good idea for a 4-match setup. Although, well, you know, we kind of dropped the ball on that one. Okay. We're trying to get us closer to the to that 4-match, this 4-match. Something we could work with. Yeah, yes I am locked in. Thanks, it's like Candy Crush. Yeah, it's like Bejeweled with fan service. There's a move. You have to play strategically, like, which I unfortunately have not been doing as much. Okay, that doesn't deliver 4 matches. Even if you, that might. If you keep going with that might. So lean into that a bit more. Consume 10 on the grid. That's an extra move. That could be good. That could be good for a 4-match, although that is a bit dangerous what we're working with here. Here we go. That's a 4-match waiting. If we get that, there we go. There we go. We don't need too many items at the moment. Nope, that cannot happen. Drop that down. Let's drop that down. 8 moves. Might throw it in. There we go. Oh, there's There we go. There's a good one right there. I think we'll hold on. That's a good setup for other ones. 7 moves. Convert all those into passion tokens.
Thank you. Pretty cool.
That didn't get us an extra move? Okay, no, maybe not. No, she doesn't like those. Okay, 4 in a line. We can get that one if we can get one of those here. Excuse me. If we can get one of those here, then we could get that one in line with those. Possibly. We could get that one in line with those. I might. 6 moves. We're about halfway. A message retracted. Oh, what's going on? Kazuya, you're not talking? Oh. What? Oh, you okay, message retracted. Well, that's a shame. Isn't it's harder than it looks. I might go for that one and then consume 10
I bet this is how
let's
you
go
get all the girls.
let's go for that one. 5 moves. Okay, we're close to something here. Those two are in line. Those two are in line. Those two, okay. Those two are in line. We're getting those closer together. There we go. Okay. Is a bit difficult. Remove all broke. We might as well.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
No, there's one. There's a move. That's an extra move. That one. There's a bell. All right. That one is an obvious choice.
Aw,
There we go. 3 moves left. We're hanging by a thread here. Hanging by a thread. Okay. If we can clear out this one, well, that's just we have the bells there. We just can't reach them. And we have 2 moves left. Okay. Any foreign lines? Oh, that's your. Will that get any of the bells closer? No. There we go. That bought us a little bit more time. Any 4 matches I could do. Any 4 matches. Oh, no, don't do that. That is best spent on something else. That's close enough, although not close enough. Hold on. Hold on. We could get close. Where is that? Plus 2 total affection goal for every broken heart on the grid. That got us close. Well, oh, that got us really close anyway. Well, hold on. I might have to bring it out. I might have to bring this out. The next one, hold on. Oh no, just because we're at max affinity. Okay, finished. Girl, find her, talk with her. We're at okay. Not to that level yet. Hold on, let me go check on something. Okay. Purchase gifts, talk with her. Okay. 104, 5'0".
I kinda doubt you'll get this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Part of me hopes you don't actually remember this, but what size is my bra? Nope. Wait, no. That's actually right.
All right.
Wow.
Hold on. Let me check if I can keep going. I might keep going with this. I'm not sure at the moment. No. Okay, so we can't keep going. We'll extend this a little bit more. We'll extend this a little bit more. Okay. Girl finder, bar and lounge, nightclub. You know what? Let's go for the let's go for Jesse again. Let's so I should employ that last one a little bit more.
Hi, Daddy.
Don't call me that. I'm younger than you. Don't call me that. I'm younger than you. It's weird. Let's get actually. I know sentiment is worth more if you buy them a drink. Might as well. Might as well. Bottoms up.
Of course, I'd love a drink.
Okay. Yeah, I think that that increases affection. Drop out 36, 27th, Orange Winter Bar.
You can ask me anything you like.
Um,
My
you think I
main
mean
hobby. Does getting drunk count?
that is not a hobby. Unless
Something you need from me, sweetie?
when is your birthday? What do you do?
These puppies? Double D's. 100% natural, too.
All right. Let's go in.
A date? Oh, that's adorable.
Let's go in.
I'd love to go on a date with you.
Shake, shaken, not stirred, on the straight up with a twist. I thought you hated that character.
Thanks for taking me out to dinner.
Okay,
Nice
905.
boy.
That's gonna be that's quite that's a big that's a big goal to that's a big end requirement. You start off with one sentiment already, okay, and then going for that talent, okay. Yeah, it's always not enough of what you need. Always not enough of what you need. There's that, okay.
This.
There's more sentiment you can work with, okay, all right. Let's go for that. Not on this row. We're already down to 12 moves, so I think we can employ those. And then down that line. That's gonna break that one up, so that's gonna be good. We are cutting it close with this one. It's not enough to clear that, so not enough to clear that. That being said, okay. Yeah, we are running out of moves quite quickly with that. 10 random tokens. Sentiment needed 6. Okay. I might as well.
Gifts can be so hot.
Nope, that is not a good option. Oh, something. I thought that was like blinking in my face or something. Okay. There we go. That's an extra move. Okay.
I'm sorry, but that is not sexy.
No, don't do that again. Okay. Well, we were running out of moves. I'm sorry. Any on that row? No. However, yeah, these get substantially harder the more you play. Yeah, I think we're cooked, chat. Unless I can summon some kind of W from this, I think we may be cooked. I need to remove that from there.
I love this.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't. We didn't make it on that one. With a $500 drink.
Not exactly what I was hoping for.
Okay, we'll do one more game. We'll do one more day session. We'll do one more day session, and we'll see where that goes. She's still slightly drunk.
Okay, so I've got a question for you. Do you have any dark secrets that you're keeping from me?
I would never hide it. None I could think of at the moment.
Ooh,
Okay.
serious.
Well, that's all we have for this one. All right, let's go into the next one. Let's go to the what the hell?
Sweet dreams.
we're close to the end. We're close enough to the end. We're close enough to that one. Hi Tenma, or is it Cleo? Or is it Cleo? Okay, excuse me. Purchase gifts. Unique food. Anything that she would like? No, I don't think so. $27 for. Why not?
Nice.
All right, that adds a lot to this one. Let's check again what she does. Gambling. Yeah, that's why I called her That's why I called her Tenma, I think. Although even though Irie likes the gambling stuff more from Face Connect, Tenma she matches Tenma more. She matches Tenma
This
more.
must be good. On what day was I born?
It's not that one. It's
Well, I'll be
Hey.
damned. You got it.
okay.
So, hey, question. What's the craziest place you haven't done it, but would like to?
Bro.
Shit. That would be pretty hot.
Ask on date third day. All right,
You,
let's
sir, have got yourself a date.
as we keep going with this. Farmers market. That is a nice place to take a woman, I guess.
Let's get some dinner while we're here.
Most desired trait. Okay, so we have some of those. We have some of those to work with. Oh, that's a 4 match right there. I could say I'll save that for later. We don't have any sentiment though. No sentiment.
Nice.
There we go. Okay, we have some. All right. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna do that voice. That one's a match there. Well, okay. Well, I screwed that one up anyway. So I think we should focus on. That's another potential 4 match there. That's an easy 4 match right there. Sentiment needed is 8. Okay, so
Not bad.
sentiment need is 8. Okay, so we still need a bit more. There we go.
Mr. Moneybags over here. Yes.
Okay. We got there. We got there.
Nice.
We got this one. Okay, we're going. We're going. Red ones. She likes the red ones. Only one sentiment, so that's gonna be difficult. Let's get it back into the red. That could be a 4 match if that was aligned correctly. There's another sentiment one. Okay. 10 moves. Okay, we're getting somewhere with that one. Yeah, this is a high bar to clear. No, that brings that too close. She doesn't like those ones. I think we'll go for yeah, why not? You know what?
Dang.
8 moves, okay. That brings that away. However, okay. That brings that away. 8 moves. We have to be mindful of that now. That's gonna put that there. There's 1 move, okay. One sentiment, okay. Oh. Okay, so we screwed up that one, but at least that's out of our hair. 4 moves, 4 moves, 4 moves, okay. And we're only a third of the way there. There's that. There's that. Down that line. There's that move. There's that move. 4 sentiment. Getting us more sentiment could help us. Removes all broken hearts. Converts all broken hearts into passion tokens.
Your money bag's over here. Nice. Okay.
There we go. Oh,
Nice.
we're winning that one. Well, we only got 1 move out of that, unfortunately. No more 4 matches at the moment that I could see. Yeah, there's no 4 matches, unfortunately. So I think are we cooked, chat? I think we're cooked, chat. We're aiming at least one more success. We're aiming for at least one more success. For every 4 of a kind move. I don't think we're gonna get that 4 of a kind move. Yeah, we only got about halfway there.
What an ass.
Oh man, okay. Yeah, you see, that's why I lock in. 1, this is more difficult than the jewel. 2, get that, and you get that at the end if you. That's why I lock in.
Let's find out if you've actually been listening to me. Can you guess where I'd rather be right now? All right. You got lucky this time.
All right, let's see who else is at the Let's go for Kiana. Let's go for Kiana.
Keep me company.
Let's go for Kiana again. It's not a very Hispanic sounding name. It just feels more anime than most.
Oh, hi.
That's a nice ensemble.
How's things?
That's a nice ensemble. Yoga bag 900. Yeah, let's get her some coffee.
I was running a little low on fuel.
Going back to her. What is she? Okay, so we filled out the we filled out those.
Surprise question. Okay, this one is super easy, but I'll ask anyway. What's my main hobby? Aw,
Yeah.
you remembered.
Okay, we'll do
I've got an idea. I'm gonna quiz you. It'll be fun.
again. Um,
Yep.
there we
you
go.
got it.
Okay. let's see how far we get this time. Okay, so talent, romance. Okay, most desired is talent.
Kill? Yes! Just give me a second to get ready.
Okay. Afternoon. It's two more. It's 4 per day. It's always 4 per day. The water park.
Hurry. I don't want to be stuck in long lines all day.
Well, Alicia keeps that on. There's that. Okay, so we're okay. Okay. That's a 4 match. We just got to get some more of these some more of those. There we go. We just got to get some more of those. Okay. Any more, or should I? You know what? I'm gonna go for it anyway. That wasn't as enough as I thought it would be. Wouldn't be not as much as I thought it would be. Least desired is that one. Okay.
Right on.
There's a 4 match right there. 6 sentiment, 8 is needed. Okay. 8 is needed. Okay, that's gonna bring the whole thing down. 13 moves. Okay. 13 moves. 8. See, it needed 8. Okay, so hold on. Where did that go? I might as well go for it now. Since we don't have as many other options. 6 sentiment. Okay. We could get we could get closer. We're getting closer. We're not making as much of a dent in it as much as I'd hoped. That's there. That gets us more sentiment. Although not any we can use at the moment. There we go. Any on that row? That could make for a good one. Unfortunately not. Sentiment needed is still 8. And we are running out of moves. Yeah, I don't think. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go.
You shouldn't have. All right.
Okay. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Four moves in. 4 moves in. 3 moves in. Okay. That's an extra one we could work with. Sentiment needed is 4. Okay. That's a little bit more. Okay. I think it's time to throw it in. For every broken heart, that got us places. That got us places. Okay. So would that be enough? No, we need another one. We need another one. We're gonna need another. We're gonna need another miracle. That's down the line. We only have 1 move left, and we don't have any sentiment to push the items as far. That won't be enough is the issue. Oh. We have that. We have that. We have the luxury of an extra move. So we got that bought us just a little bit more time. When does the raw dogging happen? Well, I used the sensor bar once. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to use it again, because we're not seeing as much success as we expected. Although this is my first time back for a while. When does the raw dogging happen? I can't make that move. That's one more. Okay. We're just barely. We're barely. Sentiment needed 4. Okay. We're in a bit of a pickle at the moment, if I should say so. I don't think that's enough to. Yeah, that wasn't enough to clear the threshold.
Ew, just no.
Okay, that was a funny reaction. That was a funny reaction. That was a. Okay. Delria. Okay, we're at a big a skill level number that I could work with again though.
What was I going to ask you again? Oh, right.
Do you think it's okay to tell little white lies?
Sure.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I can't remember her personality from previously. University Campus Shopping Mall Fitness Club, University Campus Downwood Park. Shopping mall. Let's go back to the head into the park. Yeah. Yeah. we're not seeing how we're not. At least I'm getting one more success, and then I could work with it.
I've missed you.
Let's see what we could level up here. I'm not Neo. I would not put this on. I'm not into this. I'm just doing it for the stat boost. Stylish shades, romance, sensitivity. I might as well invest in it. For like, in case something happens. Passion tokens, additional 300. All right. Why not? So we leveled up those. Talking with her again. Height and weight is missing. Oh.
Oh no, you're in trouble now.
Height and what?
Quiz time. How incredibly young am I?
36. Hag love.
Something like that. Is there anything else you'd like to know about me? You're looking
Never
at
asked that in
126 pounds of pure beauty.
Never asked that of of anyone in real life. It's worth take. You know what? Might as well. What it?
I always thought this place could use bottle service.
Okay. Okay. Let's see where this goes. We got Jesse, my beloved. Hey, Sharpnel. Jesse is like.
Wow.
Jesse is an admitted favorite as the older woman enjoyer, as the resident older woman enjoyer. That's pretty close already. No, I don't want to screw up that one. Not yet, at least. Least desired okay, so we're clear on the talent stuff. If we can get another one in there. If we could get another one in there. I mean, yeah, get another one in there. No, we cannot. A moment. Oh, we can do that. That's only to get advanced because I don't think she likes that one. There's that one. There's that one. Any more we can do on this end? I always have to remember that you can do all across. Does she wear the Playboy outfit on a date? Yeah, who would do like it's hot, but like don't get me wrong, but like you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't you wouldn't do that. But hey, it's an anime game, all right? They're allowed to get away with it. Okay, there is more of that I could work with. There's a sentiment token. There we go. Hold on. Can we get these yet? No, we cannot. Okay. But this is too good to pass up. Okay. 10 moves. Going for that earlier could help. Okay, so looking for bells because we don't have the we don't have that upgrade yet. We don't have that one. We don't have this one yet. However, I remember one of my first exposures to like the idea of the dating sim. It was when I was really younger, and fucking Matt, Pat, and Steph were live streaming a game. I think it was on Newgrounds. I can't remember what it was, but it was explicit. But they did have like they did have a cover up, just like I do. I think that was what introduced me to it, and then later on, when I re-entered the weeb sphere, of course, like getting into dating sims is basically part of the culture that. And, like, there are a lot of good ones out there. Not the fake Western ones, but the genuinely good ones. Like, back when there was respect for the genre. Although, I wouldn't call this entirely a dating sim.
That's my baby.
There we go. 8 moves. Okay. I go for that one. We're almost there. We're almost to getting that before we can invest again in that. There we go. You have to think more outside, like it forces you to think outside the box with these. That wouldn't help. Okay. Down the line. Okay, I might as well do that now. 3 moves. Okay. I think we're cooked, chat. I think we're cooked on this one. There aren't any on that I can work with. Yeah, this isn't not enough to on the board alone for me to converts all broken heart tokens into passion ones. I think we'll just see how far we can get with that one. 2 moves. Hey Matt Pat, can you theorize why my father went out for milk and never came back? He's a politician now, of all things. He's like, he's a lobbyist for content creators, and he's also like entering Hollywood because he's had 2 cameos in movies that apparently that he has announced. Sentiment 3 needed here. Is that enough to Is that enough to clear the to grab that one? I don't think so. Oh, that one.
Oh my god.
There we go. Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Sentiment needed is 8. Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
you asked me out.
Okay. Don't. that one was dangerous. Not enough to. There we go. Okay. +1 move. Okay, we're hanging on the edge here. We are hanging on the edge here. I think one of the flaws is that you don't get enough sentiment ones anymore. My fellow Americans, I have a theory. Yeah, I like. Like he is quite a figure to be entering that sphere. Although I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It is like natural, I guess, for a content creator when they're old enough and like when they consider themselves retired, they might enter that kind of that line of business. Is there any 4 matches I could pull off? Any 4 matches with just this one? With just this one, I don't think we're getting far at that one. Oh man, okay.
Yeah.
Political theory spin-off channel when? Could JFK survive the assassination? A lot of other channels have already covered that. I think I know Brandon Herrera's covered that. I think Wendigoon has covered that as well. Talk with her. Details, height. We don't know her height.
I'm curious whether or not you've been paying attention to me. Which season do I love the most? Yeah, that's
At least we got
why
that under the
you're
belt.
not like the others.
Okay. University campus, bar and lounge. that Audrey. Ending off the day with Audrey. I know why y'all are here. You want me to win so I can like.
There you are. Could you have taken any longer?
There's the other side of Leah. There's the other side of Leah from FaZe. Might as well get her a beer. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I didn't want to remember anything about her. Unique gift type narcotics. Belrose, in college, occupation, birthday, season, hang out nightclub, height. Okay, so I know someone told me last time this was Flayon's favorite because Flayon from Hollow Stars, this was his favorite when he played this game. I guess I could see why. Because they have similar personalities and like they have the same color palette of a lemon. Of drinks, of a mojito. I had a mojito. I did talk about I had a mojito in real life for my birthday when I was hanging out with friends. And I liked it. I quite did like it. And then I was told afterward that it was a gay drink. I don't think look, I picked it because I saw Pierce Brosnan drink it once, all right? That makes it cool in my book. 400 straight up whiskey on the that's 600. Cocktail. It's a generic cocktail. Lemon drop, champagne. She wouldn't like that. Sake 200, pina colada. Pina coladas are really nice. I really do enjoy them, especially like in a hotel bar. Getting one, it's very nice. Or at a restaurant that's like tropical themed. This one sounds like a bitch pull out. Listen, I need one kind of win, all right? I need one kind of win. She's always a bitch, but you know, I might as well get her a drink. Shut up. Okay. At least with her, it's like if she's not pleased with you, then you're not offended because like you wouldn't be pleased with her either. Hobby, birthday, okay.
This
Should I?
Whatever.
I'll increase the volume for now.
What do you want? A cookie?
Yeah, I don't know.
Here's an asshole test. My favorite color. What is it?
That's not an
Come on,
asshole
I'm
test.
winning.
That's not an asshole test.
You actually got it right.
All right, just get it over with.
Let's just get this over with.
It's mutual. The sentiment is mutual. Outdoor lounge. Does she?
Okay, I'm here.
This does feel like this does look like something Leah would wear, unironically. Flirtation, least desired is romance. Okay. Oh, we have. Hi. I think I remember picking her because she like even if she's like not waifu material, she provided the earliest wins of the game the earliest wins that I got.
Okay.
She provided the earliest wins, so like I'm thankful enough for that. That's a extra move, all right. No, she doesn't want those, but
Whatever.
might as well. Okay, that gets those out of the way. 19 moves. Okay, up on the sentiment. Sentiment need is 8. Okay. Those are her favorite, so let's get her more of that. Let's see if we can move this to the side. 15 moves. Okay, 18 sentiment. Okay, we got that closer. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I feel, at the very least, Leah is interesting. Like, she like I would like a lot of the phase girls, even if they're not like particularly, even if like yeah, they're all girls. They're all like attractive in their own way. But like I think part of the value of liking phase as a fan, like I always make comparisons to the girls in this game to them. But like one of the things that I like is that all of them are at least interesting to talk to. Most of them are, at least.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. A little bit more sentiment couldn't hurt. Hold on. Let's see if I can finagle that my way into that one. 12 moves. Okay. This is very... There we go. Okay. It isn't an extra one. There's an extra one. There's an extra one. Okay. Any more in a line? There's one. There's one. And there's an extra move. Sentiment. Sentiment is high. Sentiment is high at the moment. Getting that in, and then there we go. 11 moves. Okay. Down the line here. Okay, hold on. She likes that the most, I remember. So we have a surplus of sentiment that we could utilize. Oh, there's an extra move. There's that. There's that. Hold on. We want to, there's that. Alright. 9 moves. Okay. There's an extra one. There we go. Hold on. I gotta take a call real quickly, okay? I gotta take a call real quick. I'll be back. Okay, okay, okay. We got a little bit more time. We got a little bit more time. We got a little bit more time. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Let's see. Oh, let's see how far we can get here. Okay, okay, we're back. We're back. Any more reds? Any more? Hmm. We have a surplus of sentiment, so we don't need any more. Hold on. If we can get that one there. If we can get this one here. Least desired is that one. Okay, if we can get that one there, we could get another one, another big one. Actually, I just went for it anyway. +2 total affection goal for everyone on the board. Let's see if we can get, that's a 4 move. That's a 4 right there. Actually, no. We could get that if... Okay, we have 7. If we bring that down... There we go. Oh, hold on. That was a talent in of itself. Okay. That was a good move. Always very little of the stuff you need. Always very little of the stuff you actually need. There we go. Okay. Consume 10 on the board. Do we need it at the moment? Might as well. Oop, that one just landed in my lap. We might get this one, guys. we got what we were looking for. We got 1 success. She's easy to please.
You got lucky this time.
Yeah, well, and that's why people pick Audrey, because she's easier to please. You unlocked Audrey's thoughty outfit. Collection change style photos. Could you switch it now? Actually, let's look at this. 1 passion level for every 2. One effect total affection goal. I think this is a good lineup. Select an affection token and a joy token or a sentiment token. Actually, we haven't had that. Okay, date gift heals. Select a token type, and you will not lose any moves until the match is made. Until a token type, and you will not lose any moves until a match is made. That is of a different type of match. And that you will not. That seems a bit complicated. Select an affection token, and every token of that type will be either replaced by... I might as well keep that in there. That's the one I had to cover up. Okay. I think we can go for one more day. Let's go with that. I can't show that one. Talk with her.
Yeah? Out with it. 5-2.
She's finally someone else shorter than me. And then actually hold on. Is there one I could switch to? Can I switch to her? There we go. Thoughty. Okay, so it's that one. I don't like the Lolita outfit anyway. I think we'll go with it. But we'll keep it with for this setting. Anyways, okay, let's go for the next one again. Fitness Club, Turtle Bay, Nut Cafe. Them there together. Turtle. Let's go back to the beach. Let's go back to Turtle Bay.
Like that? Fine.
Okay. Well, we got one more success, and I say, of course, keep going, because at least we get to see this.
Boy, same shit, different day.
Purchase gifts, garden shovel.
Yeah.
Get her that,
Pretty good.
and then see what we remember about her. Okay, 5'4", 109.
Pop quiz. How much do I weigh? And do not get this wrong.
There we go.
I guess I underestimated you.
Yeah, there's no really other questions I could ask.
What kind of porn are you into? What? No. Boring.
Let's keep
Actually
going.
been listening to me.
Just
Bet
keep
you don't
going.
remember
Just keep
how
going.
tall I am. Fail.
Okay, that one wasn't the right one. Let's see how high the meter goes on this one.
I suppose you've earned it.
Let's see how high the meter is on this one. Hiking trail. Oh, that's
Don't get any
very
shit
nice.
on this outfit.
Why would you wear that out there? But you know, it's very nice. Hold on. That's an early easy one. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Select an affection token, and that will be either a passion token, a joy token, or a sentiment token. We have some lineups here. Okay, no sentiment ones at the moment. However, she doesn't like those. She doesn't like those. But okay. That is a 4. That is a 4 match right there. That is a 4 match right there that I can't ignore. She likes those. She likes those. Hold on, is someone home? Might be. This might be the last one of the night. Might be the last one of the night, so that's a 4 match already on its own. Is there any bells I could put in there? There we go. That's something at least. Any sentiment ones that I could pull in? We have our sentiment one. Okay. Not enough for that. However, we do have this.
Okay.
We do have that, and we do have this. It's all very strategic. It's all very strategic. Well, I messed up that one, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, there is someone home. Okay, this won't be the last one of the night. Gotta be careful with that one. You okay? Hold on, someone is downstairs. Hmm. Hold on, I gotta talk to someone. Oh, okay, that's solved. Okay, let's continue with this one. Okay. Do we have enough for this one? No, we do not. Okay, so that. Oh no, we can't do that one. We can do this one. And hope that. Nope, we gotta get that one out of there. Okay. 5 moves, okay. We can work with this. I think I might go for a different move than the one that I'm usually doing. Select an affection token and every token of that kind. A joy token or a sentiment one. Let's get us an extra move. Hold on. Can we get that there? No, we cannot. Down the line. 1 move for every 4 of a kind. Do we have any 4s that we can match at the moment? Yes, we do.
Beautiful. Please
Oh.
don't do that.
Okay, we're still in the game. We're still in the game. We're still here. We're still here. Three left. Okay. Hold on. That would bring that there. I think that would bring that there. 2 moves. We got to be wiser about this.
You shouldn't have.
Any 4s I could make of this. Any 4s, okay. I don't think so. Hold on, let me reload chat. Okay. Anything new? None at the moment? Okay. So that would be on the mind. This could be on the mind. Yeah, we don't have enough to work with those. Honeybee, that's not enough. That's not quite enough. There's no 4s. All of them are like misaligned somehow. Yeah, all of them are misaligned somehow. So, no 4s. No 4s. However, that could this, but that requires separate moves. Okay, if I drop that one down, this one is gonna fall to the bottom, I think. So if I do that one, that's going to that one's gonna fall at the bottom, so we're not gonna get anything out of that one. That's it. Yeah, we didn't get far this time.
I'd almost rather be teaching class right now.
Oh man. Okay. Well, anyways, so I think that's all. I think that's all we have for today. Thank you everyone who came. Thank you everyone who joined us. Who joined me. Thank you Dantiok fanboy. Thank you Terrible Artists. Thank you Big Yike. Thank you Hallow. Thank you Foxtrot Sierra. Thank you Kazuya, and thank you Sharpnel. Yeah, I think this is all we have. I think this is all we have at our current time. But thank you everyone who came. Thank you everyone who stayed with us. Who will I be rating into? Okay, let's see. Let's see who's live. Let's see. Let's see. I haven't reloaded this in a while. Hold on. There's Ume Aino. There's Cleo. Ironic after that last one. There's Issa. There's Sayana. There's actually let's go for Hanti Miles. I need to show him some love. Let's go for Hanti Miles. Thank you everyone who came. O2 love, and I'll be seeing you guys next week. Hopefully I'll have the thing I was working on and the other stuff cleared up by then.